Hello, welcome back to my channel and to the 5th renovation vlog. Can you guess what we're going to be doing? More painting. Yes, correct. Um, I'm literally filming this the same day that I ended the last one. For anyone wondering, these are my painting clothes, and yes, I wash them every week between goes. Don't worry about it. So, plan is, give everything in here one more coat and then move through to the second bedroom where I started decorating in the third renovation vlog with lily and holly and give that all a coat. So, time for some more time lapse from me, put you on the tripod and let's go. It's 2 o'clock. I want to be leaving here at 5ish, so better get cracking. So, as you will hopefully have seen, because I've not checked back that footage, so I'm not sure about the angles, I've given this room another coat of paint. Working with matte emulsion compared to satin wood really shows you just how full coverage satin wood is, because I was putting the paint on the walls and I was thinking, can't really tell much of a difference. In fairness, this room was so vibrant, as you may remember if you watched the original house tour. If not, I'll probably put it on the end slate of the video or the link below. Yeah, it's no surprise that it will take a few coats to cover the monstrosity that this room was. I am pretty sloppy with my painting because the plan is that I will do the woodwork afterwards and all the sockets are being replaced. The only thing I'm trying to be careful of is the radiator, because that's staying, and the windowsill, because that's already white. So yeah, I'm pretty slapdash with the painting as well. The coving and the ceiling is white, but there's that little bit of paint on my glasses. No surprise. I've scraped most of it off, but there's still a few specks of paint left on my watch. There's a bit of a stripe of it there, so need to remember to take that off next time. Anyway, it is 10 to 5, so I've got everything I wanted to get done in the time frame that I allowed myself. So I'm very happy with that. I may well come back tomorrow being Sunday. If not, it'll be next weekend. Hello, it has been a good few weeks since I last came on. It's been Christmas, it's now New Year's Eve, and I've had a really good rest. I needed it. Just was getting too stressed out with stuff, trying to keep on top of eBay, being at work full time, and yeah, I just coming here was taking physical strength, mental energy, and I just need some time away from it. As well as that, one of my Christmas presents, well, my big Christmas present from my parents is that they are paying for a painter and decorator to do upstairs for me. So, as you all well know by now, the bathroom is more or less done, so I'm going to finish that myself. But the painter decorator is going to do this bedroom, which is the bigger bedroom, the main bedroom, and he's also going to do the landing, which is great because this wall here is the one that goes from the top all the way down there, which would be a struggle for me to do anyway. And he's also going to finish doing the second bedroom. Now they've said that dependent on how he gets on up here, maybe we'll get him to do downstairs as well. And I'll just do the kitchen or whatever, we'll see. But that is obviously a massive weight off my shoulders. An update with regards to the gas is that I rang E.ON again because I don't know if I updated you with the most recent thing, but they are supposedly, or have supposedly sent me a card that is preloaded with the correct amount of money on it to go to clear my gas meter. That hasn't arrived, and what they're saying is that I need to book an emergency appointment, but to get an emergency appointment you've got to have used your emergency credit, because I've got £10 emergency credit. I can't use that £10 emergency credit because they capped the gas supply off. So what it means is that I've got to get the heating engineer out to uncap the gas and get the boiler up and running again so I can use the £10 emergency credit. And then only once that's run down to less than £3 will they come out and reset the meter. I don't know how that's going to work because by the time this all happens, I'll be back at work again. I'm back on the 4th of January. So I'm working full time. Mum and Dad both work full time. And yeah, their appointments are a 3 to 4 hour window. I can't just have someone sat around this house waiting for 3 to 4 hours for someone to turn up. There's nothing to do here. It's freezing cold. There's no internet connection. It would just be really unfair. So I don't know if I'm going to end up having to swallow the cost of the debt, which at the moment is about £105, which it's not like it's thousands, but equally £100 is a lot of money. And I wish that this card would just turn up that they were supposedly sending me. I know that Royal Mail have been striking, but that was sent out on the 12th, supposedly. It's now the 31st, and I've had letters that have been sent on like the 22nd that have arrived already. So I've kind of lost hope with that. But anyway, so as soon as the new year comes, I need to get on with sorting out the heating engineer. I also need to get a carpet fitter booked in because, as you know, I've got my carpet, and the reason that my dad has booked the decorator for these rooms up here is that once these are decorated, I can get the carpet put down, and then upstairs is more or less finished, bar replacing the things in the bathroom, which I think I'm going to ask. So the guy that I've contacted, I don't know if he's a heating engineer or just a plumber, because if he is a plumber, I say just a plumber, I mean like can do all types of plumbing. If he is a plumber, then I'm also going to ask him how much it would be to replace the bits in the bathroom that I wanted replacing. So that is radiator, toilet and sink, and then taps on the sink and on the bathtub. And then that is upstairs fully done. So yeah, need to get that lined up, and once those are booked in and done, then upstairs is finished. Then I can concentrate on decorating downstairs, and once downstairs is decorated, I can lay my laminate flooring, and then the house is done. So the reason I'm at the house today, after that catch up, the reason I'm at the house today is because the decorator is starting on Monday the 2nd. It's Saturday 31st now. So I need to clear the 2 rooms up here of absolutely everything so that the decorator can start. That's all my laminate flooring now, that's very heavy. So I think I'm going to do a classic time lapse and you'll be able to see me running up and downstairs carrying stuff. But yeah, I'm excited. And I will obviously show you when the decorator has been and show you what it looks like. So, that time lapse was cut off midway through because Ashley came and we went out for lunch, and then my dad came and took all the doors off for me because I'm going to sand those down and strip them back to the original pine, because it's not an orange colour, it's a nice cool toned pine, and I'm going to wax them and just keep them the original colour. So the plan is that all the woodwork is going to be white and the walls are going to be white too. So it'll be nice and clean, but with the wooden doors, which I think will be a nice touch. So yeah, I've just finished clearing everything out of the rooms. So I'll give you a quick tour around, and then you will be able to see the difference once the decorator has been. So it is now Sunday the 15th of January, and as you can see, the decorator has finished. You might have noticed I've had another tradesman in as well. I'm really happy with it. It is so much better. So this wall is being done because that leads straight up the stairs, and the stairs are now white and it is so much brighter. You can see the contrast there of the mahogany wood that was there before compared to the white staircase. The lighting's not fantastic because I've just driven back up from Hitchin, literally came straight here, and it's just getting dark outside. But yeah, as I said, you may have noticed another tradesman's been in, and that is because the carpet fitters came on Friday as I was about to go down to Hitchin, and they have fit the carpet in this room. And as you all know, I got given this for free, and it's fantastic. I'm really happy with it. The downside is that I thought, as I'm sure I've said, that there would be enough to do both bedrooms, and unfortunately it's not big enough. Also, what was left wasn't long enough to do the landing. I'd already agreed with the carpet fitter that it needs to come back because I need to put the risers on the back of each step going up the staircase so that can be carpeted properly. So I'm now in a situation where the carpet fitter is going to quote me for some matching carpet to this, which will go down in the bigger bedroom and on the landing. What's left of this grey carpet will certainly be enough to do the stairs because you can obviously cut it to each individual tread. So I'll just quickly show you what is left of it. So we have all of this left, and it's a real shame because there is loads, but it just isn't long enough to do the whole stretch down to the bathroom there. So yeah, I'm waiting now for a quote. So I need to get cracking and selling more stuff on eBay because that is going to be quite a lot of money that I hadn't really banked on spending, and that will have to come out of my savings, which, as you may well know, my savings at the moment are all for travelling in the summer, and they are now depleting as I'm spending money on the house. I've got the boiler engineer coming out next week, and I need to message him actually to see how much he thinks it's going to be, because I've also asked him if he would put the new sink and taps in the bathroom, but not replace the toilet, because my parents are going to be refurbing our downstairs bathroom at some point in the future. I've got my hands on a really nice toilet. It sounds so stupid. A really nice toilet that would have been like 200 odd quid new, but I got off Facebook Marketplace, still new in its box, for 60 quid because the people that had bought it couldn't fit it in their space. So I've got that, and it seems a bit too good to be putting in here when my parents could use it in their house. And so the plan is, they've got a perfectly good downstairs toilet, the actual toilet itself, nothing wrong with it. It's not old-fashioned, it's a bog standard toilet, but the plan is that that will come in here and my parents will get a nice new one. Toilet chat, but yeah. While we're talking about that, that is going to bring me on to a bit more of a not serious topic, but a topic that I've been putting off from discussing on here, because it's been getting me down, but it's something that I've had to admit to myself, and that is that I'm actually not going to be immediately moving into this house. Sorry for the cut to this. I am just watching that clip back and I carried on rambling for another 8 minutes, and so I wanted to say it more succinctly. But yes, I will not be moving into the house straight away as I'd anticipated. I did buy it with the intention that it would eventually get let out when I go back to uni in September, but that obviously I was going to move into it in the meantime. However, financially, that doesn't really add up for me at the moment. I am saving, as I mentioned, to go travelling this summer, and if I move into the house and have to pay all the bills and buy all my own food and whatnot, it's going to massively reduce the amount of savings that I have, because with the amount of money that I earn, it's very costly to run a whole house on one person's salary, especially on a graduate salary. So yeah, it would impact that. The other thing is that logistically, by the time this house is done, there's only going to be 3 or 4 months before I go travelling, and when I get back from travelling, I'll be going to uni in September. So logistically, it's also a little bit pointless because by the time I've fully furnished it, I will need then to move all my stuff back out again and store that somewhere over the summer, because the likelihood is that whoever rents it will be a family. It's in a very family-friendly area. There are a lot of properties around it that are rented by families, and they tend to have all their own furniture. And yeah, as I said, it's been getting me down because I had such plans for the house. I was gonna completely rip out the bathroom. I was gonna decorate it to my taste, not just plain white. I bought my lovely sofa, as you'll have seen, and now all that's been put on hold. But on hold is the correct term. You know, it's not that I will never live there. It's just that it won't be now until after I finish uni, which is not going to be for another couple of years. However, you know, whoever moves in will have a really nice, newly refurbed house to move into. I'm doing it as good a quality as I can, but still on a budget. And obviously the income from that will actually help me to save more money to go travelling with, rather than spending money to live there, because I'm in a fortunate position that I can continue to live with my parents. I do pay my parents to live at home, but obviously that is substantially less than paying all the bills on a house by myself. So that is the current situation, and I've sort of known this for a while, but I thought as the videos go on, it's going to become more apparent that I'm not going to be living in it because, you know, it's very, not bland. Well, it's, yeah, very bland. It's just not my taste. And I'm not starting to furnish it and decorate with my belongings. So I thought I would update you on the situation. So yeah, it's with a heavy heart, but it's what I need to do in order to achieve what I want to achieve and do the things that I want to do. And I'm very fortunate that I can do that, and I will have a lovely house to come back to once I've graduated, and can then put my own stamp on it and redecorate and put all my own furnishings in it. Yeah, it's just that it's not going to happen immediately. So I think this video is probably going to be long enough now. I haven't imported all the footage yet, but I'm going to end it here. Since filming that clip, it has been discussed and I will be decorating downstairs myself. It'll be really easy because it's just a 9-inch roller, some white paint and smooth walls. So yeah, that will probably be the next video of me starting to decorate downstairs, and also hopefully getting the heating back on and hopefully getting the rest of the carpet fitted. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again soon with another upload.